Tom Torbjornsen here on location at AAA Car Care Plus, Main and Transit in Clarence, talking with our friend Dr. Z.
Hi, Tommy.
Mike
How are
Ziglis,
you? Great
Director
to see you again.
of AAA Car Care Plus here in Weston and Central New York. And we're here to talk about steering and suspension today, because it's a very important thing when you're headed into winter.
It's important when you're heading into winter, and also a lot of times if someone's vehicle is not pulling right or left, or the steering wheel is not a little tip, they think everything's okay with their suspension, their steering, and their tires. Yet when we have them in the air, we see many, many times it's worn on the inside, tread showing. And the reason that is because if you look at the next time you're at a shopping mall, for an example, look at all the cars that are parked, the tires are straight ahead. So the members and the customers really don't have an opportunity to see that profile of the tires. That's why it's important for us to take a good look at it.
I think we ought to head out in the shop and show the people what we're talking about.
Sounds great.
Let's do it. You lead the way, sir.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I never get over that sign, "Welcome to our shop."
And we always do. We welcome all our members as well as non-members to our shop every day. Come back and see everything that we do. Tommy, this is James Aceta, ASE certified technician.
Hey, how you doing, James?
How you doing?
Good.
James is going to turn around and take you around the underneath of a vehicle and show you all about the steering and suspension that we check every time a member comes in or a customer comes in to have their free pre-winter check done.
Outstanding. Let's do it. Why don't you illustrate to us very simply what we're looking at here on this ball joint? Go ahead and shake that. Now, if you look, you're going to see movement of this upper knuckle back and forth. You see that? It's very obvious because this ball joint is so worn out. This is a ball and socket joint in here, and when it wears out, that's what you get. Now, that results in tire wear. It results in tire wear on the inside tread, and it's going to create problems for you, isn't it, James?
Yes, it's going to create tire wear on the inside and outside edges. Your alignment could be affected.
Now, James, let's take a look at the tie rod end and what you can expect from worn tie rod ends. This is the tie rod end right here, ladies and gentlemen, and it goes through the steering rack, which is underneath this cross member, and it's controlled by the steering shaft that goes up and inside the car. Every time you turn the steering wheel right and left, it manipulates the rack and pinion that cause the tires to go and turn left and right. Now, what are we looking for on the tie rod end, James?
Okay, we're looking for play, movement of the tie rod when you go back and forth, just kind of like the ball joint.
Right, good point. Now, this tie rod end is in good shape, so we're not going to bother replacing that. But when you do see a worn tie rod end like that, it's important to take care of that. Why?
Because that can also affect your alignment, your tire wear, make your vehicle pull.
Good point.
It's also dangerous.
Because if that ball and socket joint gets so bad that it separates, now you've lost control of steering one of the wheels.
Yes.
Not a good thing. Point out to us where the stabilizer bar is on this car.
This is the stabilizer bar right here.
And what is it designed to do?
It's designed for body roll.
Now, what do you typically see when these stabilizer bars go bad? Or not the bars, but the bushings and the links?
They create noise. They can break. And typically, if you pull down and up on these, you can feel the play in the ball and the socket.
Okay. So before you go to align a vehicle, you're going to go over these components. And also you have, if we could get a closer shot here of this control arm bushing. Whenever you hear about control arm bushings, this is the lower control arm right here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the bushing where it connects to the frame of the car. And when that bushing wears out, then what happens is that bar goes back and forth like this, affecting the camber angle and thus creating wear on the outside and the inside ribs of the tire as well. So when you go over a vehicle for alignment, you check all these parts.
Yes.
And if you find a loose ball joint like that, do you still go ahead and align the car?
No, typically we would recommend you replace the ball joint before you align the vehicle.
Okay, let's take a look at the back suspension and see what we're looking for. Once again, you have a stabilizer bar like on the front. It's a different setup, but nevertheless, it still does the same thing, controls anti-roll. You've got links that go down to the control arm. You're looking at those bushings.
Yes.
And what are you looking for there? Is that a ball and socket joint on that?
Yes.
So we want to make sure that those are in good shape. Are there any alignment adjustments on the rear of this vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
This will adjust camber,
Okay. A
and
camber.
typically toe.
Now, camber is the tilt of the top of the tire outer in. Outer in. And that's going to give you either wear on the inside, smooth wear, or wear on the outside. Is there a toe adjustment on this car?
They're typically both combined into one.
Hey, there you go. Okay. So when you do an alignment on this vehicle, you're adjusting both toe and camber. So in order to bring it into factory specifications, obviously we have to make sure the parts are in good shape as well.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Anything else you can think of there, James?
Not that I know of.
All right. Outstanding. Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate the opportunity to come into AAA Car Care Plus here on Main and Transit in Clarence.
You're welcome.